Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. When Allah told the angels, Malaika, I'm going to make a Khalifa, a successor over this earth. Allah was talking about who? Yeah. So Allah told the angels, after He created the heaven and the earth, Allah told the angels, I'm going to create a successor to inhabit the earth. So who was that? Adam alayhi salam. Very good. Very good. So Adam alayhi salam was that person to succeed over this earth. But wonderfully, Malaika said, قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء. Are you going to make someone who would spread mischief on earth and he is going to shed the blood? How come Malaika knew about that? Malaika knew the unseen? No, they don't. So how come Malaika knew that is we are going to spread mischief, we are going to kill one another? Now, the answer for this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Hijr, that is, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِّنْ طِينٍ. نعم ولقد خلقنا الإنسان من صلصال من حمأ مسنون والجان خلقناه من قبل من نار السموم. Indeed, we created the man, Adam alayhi salam, from clay. Created Adam from what? Ya Amin? Clay. And before Adam, we created jinn. When we say the word jinn, we don't mean only Shaytaan. We mean a whole gender called jinn. And we created jinn from smokeless flame of fire. This is literally the meaning of marriage, min nar, smokeless flame of fire. So Allah created human being, created Adam from clay, created the jinn from fire, created the angels from, angels are created from air, from light. Yes, thank you. From light. Angels were created from light. Jinn from fire, angels from light. What's the difference between Shaytaan and jinn? King of jinn. He is their father? No, we don't know about that. He is just one of them. Okay? And jinn, under the word jinn, they like human being. Human being, there is like Muslim and there is a kafir, right? And likewise in jinn, there is Muslim jinn, there is kafir jinn. And usually we call the kuffar jinn Shayaateen. Okay? And when we say Ash-Shaytaan, we mean one of them, his name was, what was his name? Iblees. Iblees. We say Shaytaan for the kuffar of the jinn. When we say Ash-Shaytaan, we mean Iblees. And that's his name, Iblees. Okay? Okay? طيب. So, Malaika, when Allah told them there would be someone to inhabit this earth, they said, oh, they are going to spread mischief. They didn't know the unseen, but they saw an example, what they saw. Jinn were created before us, right? And Allah made them to inhabit the earth. So they were living here on this earth before us, the jinn. And they start spreading mischief, killing one another, messing around, doing everything wrong. Who are those? Who are those? We're talking about who? Jinn. Jinn. Okay? So Allah told angels, go down and expel those jinn from the face of the earth. And yes, the good places the oases, the rivers, the good places in this earth which could be inhabited, jinn are not allowed to stay there anymore. Angels kick them out of that. They expel them. So now, right now, jinn lives in desert, in islands by the middle of the ocean, and they are not allowed to stay with human beings. If they are coming, they are violating. Okay? So this is a house, right? If a jinni comes here, he's not allowed to go in. But he would violate and goes in. How jinn will go in? A jinn cannot open a locked door. This is the Messenger ﷺ told us. A jinn cannot open a locked door. A jinn can't even uncover a utensil like a pot or like a plate, anything that's covered. A jinn cannot uncover it. But yet the jinn would go inside, would sleep on your bed, would share the same bed with you while you are unaware of that. How come? How the jinn would go in? Jinn would, إذا ما قلت بسم الله, that's true. If you open the door without saying Bismillah, all of them they are in. Okay? They go, hover around the house, look at the bed, sleep there, stay there. Okay? Food. They are going to wait for you on the table or around the table. And then they are going to eat with you. And you can block them. How you block them? Bismillah. You forget saying Bismillah, they are going to share the food with you. Okay? You don't say Bismillah, they go in and they relax at your house. Okay? Huh? Now, we'll talk about that later on, inshallah ta'ala. We'll have a special session about that, inshallah ta'ala. Okay? Come in. ما تقعد ورا. تعال جوا. Okay? طيب. Let's start with Adam alayhi salam. This is how it started at the beginning. So Allah created jinn before us. They were here. They've been expelled. Some narration said that is jinn called Shaytaan. He was here over this earth, and Allah told the angels to bring him over there, over the heavens. So somehow, after the command of Allah, Shaytaan got over there. We don't know exactly, and I'm not sure about the story, just I told about Shaytaan, how Shaytaan got there, okay? He was worshipping, he was doing whatever is that, but Allah Azza wa Jal got him there for a purpose. Okay? So now Adam was created. Now we say Adam was created, right? From what? Where was that clay? Where that clay came from? This earth. This earth, right? And you know what part of earth? All of it, exactly. Allah took from the soil of earth from all over. Some from here, few from here, and some from there. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made clay out of that. And Allah created Adam and blew into the Adam something called the soul. This is special creation of Allah. Okay, so you have your body. And then Allah created that soul and He blew that soul into Adam alayhi salam. No one knows what the soul is, right? Do you know? We don't know. But someone was very aware of what's going on, and someone was very angry, very jealous. And he thought that I was supposed to be this person. I was supposed to inhabit the earth, and there is someone who is substituting me, taking my place. And he was very jealous of him. But he kept it inside him. Who was that? Iblees. Okay? So here, a test came from Allah Azza wa Jal. I said that is, Shaytaan was brought up there for a purpose, right? What was that purpose? Why Shaytaan, Allah took him over there? Test for Adam, and there is another part, Adam to test Shaytaan. Okay? So the first test was for the Shaytaan. First test was for the Shaytaan. After creating Adam, Allah gave Adam alayhi salam a bounty, a great, great bounty. He taught him knowledge. And you read in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. And Allah taught Adam the names of everything. Names of what? Like Allah's creations, like earth, rivers, ocean. There was a creation around, Malaika could see it, but they don't know what is this, what the name of this. So Adam, listen to here, was knowledgeable. Allah taught him everything on the earth. So Adam wasn't someone living in a cave, killing animals and wrapping around himself the skin of the animal and holding that huge stick, like a baseball bat, right? No, Adam wasn't like that. Adam knew everything before getting into the earth while he was over there, in the Jannah. So he was knowledgeable. And Allah Azza wa Jal asked Malaika, tell me the names of those things you see. They said, we don't know. You know everything, but we know nothing except what you taught us. So Allah told Adam, showing the virtue of Adam over them, the virtue of knowledge. Tell them. So Adam told them, then Allah said, all of you. And all of you meaning Shaytaan with them. He wasn't an angel, but since you are there and here witnessing this, make sujood to Adam. Sujood is a form of worship, and we are not allowed to make sujood to one another, right? So why Malaika was doing sujood to Adam? Respect, honor, and more important, because Allah said so. Allah said, make sujood, and Malaika obedient. Okay, whatever Allah would command them, they would do. They don't argue that. Okay, they don't even ask why. They just go ahead and do it. And all of them went for sujood except for one. And this is the first test here. Shaytaan stood, did not make sujood. Why he did not? When Allah asked him why he did not make sujood, what he said? I'm greater than Adam. And how he is greater than Adam?
He's created from fire and Adam is created from clay.
That's true. This is one thing he said. I'm better than Adam because I'm from fire, he's from clay. Who said fire is better than clay? This is something Iblees made it and believed in it, right? Is it? Because of that, in some ayat, in some other ayat, he said, I'm not to make sujood to someone you made out of clay. لم أكن لأسجد لبشر خلقته من صلصال من حمأ. This is even worse. He said what? I'm not to make sujood to someone you made out of clay. Why? Why? What is the real reason, the exact reason Shaytaan did not make sujood?
He's jealous. Because he wants
Proud.
to be
Proud.
Pride. Yes, he was arrogant. That's the exact thing. Yes. Jealous was part of it, and jealous made him arrogant. Okay? I'm not. Now, when he said that, the first mistake Shaytaan made is not about Adam. No, it's not about even knowledge. It's about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Shaytaan has no respect to Allah ta'ala. And actually his pride made him to overlook that or even to turn a blind eye to that. He didn't care about Allah, he cared about himself. Until the day of judgment. This is the attitude of the arrogant person. My bride, my honor, me. The arrogant person, even he claims he's a Muslim, he doesn't worship Allah. He worships his own self. And he's a Shaytaan, he's just a walking Shaytaan. That's why the Messenger ﷺ said, if you have arrogance inside you, you will never enter Jannah. If you have arrogance inside you, no way you will enter Jannah. Now, Shaytaan failed, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, you are cursed. Get out of here. What Shaytaan said? What Shaytaan said? I'm asking. You guys know the story, right? You heard it before?
I guess.
Yeah, guess.
He said something about like taking all the people.
That's later on. But when he told him, get out of here, you are cursed. What the first request? Give me some time. Do not punish me right away. Give me some time. And let me to live. Give me a long life. Even Allah cursed him, but Allah said what? It's okay. Take it all the way till the day of judgment. This is for human being and for jinn. None would dream about that. This is the longest life for a creation among the human being and among the jinn. This is the longest life ever. No human being would live this life. No jinn would dream about this, right? So he got granted what I believe everyone around here and everyone outside loves to have it. An everlasting life, a life till Yawm al-Qiyamah, right? So Allah said, take it all till the day of judgment. Are you happy now? Take everything. Why Allah done that? Allah just cursed him. Why? I told Ahmed last time, will you give me your car? And Ahmed, I said, yeah, I know, he's just compromising. He is not going to give it to you, right? But let's say Ahmed has rotten shoes and old shoes, and he just taking them to dump them in the trash. And there is somebody walking around, Ahmed hates him so much. And he said, can I have those shoes? What Ahmed would do? Oh yeah, take them, right? They are going to the trash, and Ahmed is going to make fun of him. I was taking my rotten shoes to the trash, and that fool just asked for them. I'm happily giving it to him. Why? Because the pair of shoes has no value for Ahmed, right? And he wants to get rid of them. And that's exactly what Allah gave to Shaytaan. This life, this dunya, with all of its pleasure, has no value to Allah Ta'ala. So for the Shaytaan to have share of it, to have it all, who cares? Take it. It's of no value to Allah Ta'ala. What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Are you following me? Dunya of no value? Do you believe in that? No? What is the value of dunya?
Oh, there's no value.
Huh?
There's no value.
There's no value for dunya. Wait, you were just coming from a soccer game. That has no value? You gave it plenty of time. How come you give plenty of time for no value? You're going to school, that's of no value? That's dunya, right? You're earning money, right? Huh? You're working, you're getting some money, right? That's of no value? It is.
It is. It's no value to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's valuable to us.
Very good. Very good, Ya Ahmed. You just answer me. You got it. Yes, it is value for me, but it's not for Allah Ta'ala. What is that of value in this life for Allah Ta'ala? Ibadah, worship, iman, right? Allah took that away from Shaytaan. Okay? And Allah gave him everything else other than ibadah, other than belief, other than worshipping Allah, right? So when you take this away, yes, indeed, dunya of no value. When you have this, believe it, yes, dunya has value. When you have iman, when you have ibadah, if you earn money, yes, it has a value because you are going to do good things with that. If you're playing soccer, yes, that is good because you are going to use this good body for something good, right? So value or no value depend, do you have belief or not? Okay? Do you worship Allah or you don't? Okay? So Allah gave it to Shaytaan, take it all. Look how Shaytaan answered Allah Ta'ala. He said, قَالَ فَبِمَا أَغْوَيْتَنِي. You are the one, Shaytaan is telling Allah this, you are the one who took me astray. You are the one to make me to do the wrong things. And I'm going to show you. I don't know of anything more evil than what the Shaytaan said. Because he attributing the evil to who? To Allah. I didn't do anything. You are the one who made me to do that. Okay? And everyone who would follow Shaytaan with this regard would deserve the curse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? What is that? You attribute the evil to Allah. You who made me to do this. And I'm going to show you. What I'm going to do? I'm taking all of them with me. Adam and his offspring. All of them are going to go to the hellfire except for few of them. Very few. And sometimes Shaytaan called them sincere. Very few of the sincere believers. And sometimes Shaytaan called them grateful. So those people who would survive, they have precious qualities like belief, like being sincere to Allah, like being grateful to Allah. We'll talk about that later on. Okay? Let's stay here. So Shaytaan promised Allah, you took me astray, I'm going to avenge myself by taking human beings, people, children of Adam like me and you, taking them with him to where? Jahannam, to the hellfire. Okay? Before seeing the answer of Allah to that, what do you think? Shaytaan was serious about what he said? Absolutely. It's not only that, more scary. Shaytaan did do what he promised. And he succeeded into that. Big time. From that day he been expelled. From that day he been cursed. Till today, rather till the day of judgment. By his standards, he's doing a great job. And many of the human beings are following him, regardless of the warning Shaytaan gave to Adam and to us. Yet, he's still doing a great job by his standards, taking us with him. Right? Right? We are going to discuss that also. But you know what? This is not the scariest part of it. No. The answer where Allah answered him, this is where all of us get to be aware of that. What Allah said to Shaytaan when he said, I promise you, I'm taking them all with me to Jahannam. What Allah said, قال فالحق والحق أقول. Now, this is the truth. Okay, this is my judgment. And indeed, I say nothing but the truth, and I judge nothing but the haqq, the truth. What is that? The true judgment? I'm going to fill Jahannam with you and everyone who would follow you. You are going Jahannam, and those you are proud, you gathered them around you, are following you into Jahannam. This is very bad. We said that Shaytaan done great job and succeeding getting lots of us behind him. But those who followed Shaytaan in this life are going to follow him there, in Jahannam. Actually, inside Jahannam, we said last time, out of 1,000, only one will survive, right? 999 from the 1,000 followed Shaytaan, and one did not, right? So with all of this, 99.9% of all of the children of Adam, Shaytaan is going to give a speech. After everyone settled in Jahannam, and those in Jahannam, and those in Jannah, Shaytaan is going to give, well, let's call it the state of Jahannam, speech. What is that speech? He's going to tell them, Allah indeed promised you the truth. Meaning, you believe you go Jannah, you don't believe you go Jahannam. That was so true. أقلب التلفون كده، حرك التلفون أقلبه حيسكت. That was the truth, the promise of Allah, that is, you follow me, you go Jahannam, that was the truth. So Allah promised you the truth. What the point? We are in Jahannam already. So why are you telling me that is the truth? I don't have to know this. Yeah? And indeed, I'm not the one who dragged you in here. No. Rather, I just encourage you and you listen. I gave you the call and I encourage you, and all of you just followed. So don't blame me, blame yourself. I'm not to save you. You are not to save me. So what's simply Shaytaan telling his followers? What he is telling them? Welcome to hell, losers. He's just telling them like that. And everyone is inside. And everyone is casted. That is not going to reduce nothing of the pain. That is would increase more of the... You upset? Be more. You regret? Do it. That's not going to help you. We are all in here. Then he got the curse, and Allah said, you are cursed till the day of judgment. Then Allah told Adam, that's Jannah. The beautiful, everything is beautiful. It's a Jannah of Allah. The trees, everything. Okay? And more than that, a spouse from inside Adam slept in Jannah. So Allah took from the left side of his chest a rib. One rib. He took it out, and out of that rib he created Hawa. He created who? Hawa. Okay? So you and your wife enjoy Jannah, eat from all over except from that tree. What that tree was? What sort of tree? Apple tree? Why not grapes? Why not orange? Why not date tree? Apple tree, this we got it from the Jewish and the Christian. It is an unspecified tree, and it has a fruit. What was that tree? We don't know. What was the fruit? We don't care, because Allah did not name it. Rasulullah ﷺ did not name it. It was a tree, has a fruit, where Allah told Adam, do not eat from that. Okay? This is a test for Adam. This is the second part. Okay? And he gave him a warning. This Shaytaan is your enemy. Take him as an enemy. It's not only for you. You are an offspring at the enemy of this Shaytaan. And it's not that Allah is making this, and no, rather he started that. He was the one who felt jealous about Adam. He was the one who was arrogant and did not make sujood to Adam, and he disobeyed Allah because of Adam alayhi salam. So this hates you so much. Take him serious and take him as an enemy. Do not listen to him. Jannah is right there. Okay? Shaytaan is there. So everything is provided for you. Even what you are going to get tested about is right there. And he is going to fool you. Be careful. Right? So how come Shaytaan would get into Adam, tell Shaytaan a couple of words, Adam would go eat from the tree, and then he would be expelled from Jannah. And him and all of us down here to earth. Allah told him don't listen to Shaytaan, right? Adam, listen. What happened? You guys, you get to tell me. What happened?
Lost his clothes.
He
Lost his clothes.
lost his clothes. Were they wearing clothes? No. No, but in Jannah, somehow they were not aware of their private. Okay? They have a special dress in Jannah, or their private was covered somehow. We don't know. Okay? But after they ate from the tree, yes, their private was exposed and both of them were naked. And Adam tried, both of them tried the dry leaves, or the leaves of Jannah, to hide themselves behind the leaves of Jannah, to hide their private. Okay? That's true. But what happened? How come Adam and Hawa listened to Shaytaan? How? Allah warned them, right? How? In Surah Al-A'raf is the answer for that. Shaytaan came to both of them and he whispered for both of them. And would Shaytaan tell him, go that good tree, eat from it? None of them would listen. What he said, Adam, do you want to be an angel? Do you want to stay in Jannah forever, not to go out of Jannah? Who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like that? Okay? Huh? So he lied and he made up things, but he said good things. You want to stay forever? I'm telling you. You want to stay in this dunya forever? And it's not me. There is fools around selling some sort of medication who tells them, you drink this, you live a long life. And there is other fool who would buy it from them, right? What they're looking for something good like that. So Shaytaan came and told Adam, you want to stay for good in this Jannah? Indeed. You want to be an angel? Indeed. Eat from that tree. That would make you an angel, and that would make you to stay forever. But yet, Allah told Adam, don't listen to him. What Shaytaan did to convince Adam?
He lied.
And how he supported the lie?
Good promises.
And how he supported the good promises? He made something which convinced Adam. Ahmed, if you want to convince your brother, if you do this, I'm going to do this and that for you. What you are going to do?
I'd probably pay him.
Pay him? Okay. How he is going to be sure that you are going to pay him? Okay. You don't have the money yet. You are going to pay me tomorrow.
Promise.
And how I'm going to be sure you are going to fulfill your promise?
Trust.
تحلف. صح؟ يقول لك والله بدفع عليك. صح? If you say والله I pay for you, then you are going to believe me, right? And that's exactly what Shaytaan did. He said, Wallahi wa qasamahuma. I'm telling you the truth. He swore in the name of Allah, I'm telling you the truth. You eat from that tree, you go Jannah. Adam wasn't a fool. No, Adam was a believer. Adam never thought, alayhi salam, never thought someone would swear the name of Allah while lying. That never crossed his mind because he was a believer. Okay? What happens to you if you swear the name of Allah and you know you are lying? This is so severe, right? You do that every time you lie, you swear the name of Allah, in the day of judgment, they take you, they dip you inside Jahannam. Every time someone will say Wallahi, and he would be lying, he would be taken and dipped inside Jahannam. Actually, they call this oath of lying, this false oath, they call it the dipping oath. الغموس يقول غمس صح؟ غمس يعني ايش؟ ها؟ Yeah. So that not a cookies to be dipped, no. That is this liar who sworn the name of Allah who would be taken and dipped inside Jahannam. So Shaytaan sworn the name of Allah to convince Adam and made Adam to eat from the tree. Right? طيب, as he said, that's true, they lost the cover of their private. They start hiding, trying to hide their private. And Allah asked Adam and Hawa, what happened to you? I told you not to listen to Shaytaan. What happened to you? What Adam answered? Adam answered with a precious answer till today. It's a dua. If you sin, you do anything wrong, you use it, you are going to be forgiven. رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا. Oh Allah, we committed wrongdoing. We oppressed ourselves. Okay? We made wrongdoing against ourselves. Okay? Meaning we sinned. So they admitted and they said, we did that. And they did not attribute the sin to Shaytaan. Right? Huh? And they said, oh Allah, if you don't forgive us, then we are losers. Very humble, very beautiful, right? Right? Now compare this, the answer of Adam and the answer of Shaytaan. How Shaytaan answered? When Allah asked him why you did that, what he said? You turned me astray. Or, I'm not to make sujood to someone you made out of clay. Or, I'm better than him. And he got the curse because of that answer. And here, look at the beautiful answer of Adam. Number one, they admitted. And they did not accuse Shaytaan of doing it. Yes, he whispered, he did this, he did that. But right now, Allah is asking us, and it is our fault. So they turned it to no one, and they said, what? We did it. Huh? We made a sin. Oh Allah, forgive us. If you don't, then we are losers. They're humbling themselves, right? Till today, you say the same dua, you are forgiven, you are all through. It's not only for Adam. رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن لَمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Can you say it? رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن لَمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Who can say it?
Can you say it one more time?
رَبَّنَا, yes, I can say it. رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن لَمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Now, we said what? Adam alayhi salam said this, right? Huh? Adam said this, right? And what Allah did to him? He told him, go down to earth. Right? You stay on earth. Number one, he was forgiven, right? But you are not to stay over here in this Jannah. Go down to earth. Stay good. Huh? You are coming back to Jannah. You and your offspring, you do well, you do right, you're coming back to Jannah. Whoever would disbelieve is following Shaytaan to Jahannam, right? Huh? I'm going to stop right here. Next time, I want you to memorize, number one, this dua we made. And number two, I want you to practice what we said last time about the names of Allah. Pick up a name, check a name, know the meaning, and know what's behind that meaning. and tell us something about this name, what you understood of that name. And if there is any dua that's involved with this name, and you can call Allah with that name, okay, or use that name in the dua, okay?